Hello, my hosts, and welcome to another Kerbal Space Program stream. Today, we are attempting a landing on the Moon. So, let's get into that right now. I just gotta wait for the game loads up. Oh, here. Just want to check something. I think I've got some planning documents for my Mun trip. Da, 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 da. That's not what I wanted. I have. No, I don't have planned out. That's okay. Hello, New Haven. Good to see you. Anyway, we can start now. So I will do that almost immediately. Yep, you can. And here we are. Yep. All right. Got a few things we want to do. Want to do a Mun landing and an Eve flyby. And collect mystery goo. So let's do that. Okay. Will this be a manned? Yes, it will be. Well, it'll be curbed at least. Here is our lander. I just want to do a brief. Look at the charts. So, say ASP subway map. Let's pull that up. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Here. So, got a total of 4,000. So 340 there. We're probably going to need a little bit more oomph to launch. All right. That's a fair reference, I think. Okay, let's delete the fairing for the moment. Hide that. let's... I think we need to add a second stage. Also, hold on, we've got new engines. We have the mainsail. Ah. It's too big. Let's keep with that then. Let's get a intermediate stage here. So I'm gonna go fuel tanks. Well, you make come on here. That you are going to come up. To remind myself what the correct size of interesting, there's nothing. Ah, that's the right size for that. What size is that? That's the mixed fuel one. Cool. Let's get rid of all of these. Like that. And this is a space-wise. How are you? Cheetah, what's your stats like? Thrust. Got good back thrust. Got good ISP as well. Cool. Yeah, that's more than enough. Okay. Let's get ourselves an appropriately sized decoupler. There. What have we done? Now we just got to get the stacking correct. Okay. These two down here are fine. Not sure what you're on. Who are you? This rocket here is with that. There we've got the heat flows there. It's a bit low, but that shouldn't be an issue. Okay. Now I want to add some features. First thing I want to do It's you. I'm going to move you around. Not in the way of that. Science. Go utilities. We've got the extendy ladder now. So we'll remove that last ladder and add the extendy ladder. Oh! There we go. There we go. Extendy ladder. And also cargo. Add the cargo storage utility as well. Not that one. Yes, this one. It's not really gonna fit. That's too wide. Get on the side. I've got a bit of parts clipping, but it's not too bad. Alright, now in here we're going to stick control section. And photo cell. And mystery goo experiment. Hold on. Stick that in the other one. Mystery goo experiment. And EVA experiment. Okay. Alright, are we over the... I think we've got enough. Oh, that's a mistake. We will be mucking around with Eve later on in the stream, very likely. Gonna call you Munlander. Alrighty. Got all of that. That should, hold on, be more than enough. But we will double check. Open this image, right. Just want to make sure that we'll be able to get home. 411. Yep, should be. Okay. Congratulations, Dollar. For Juna trips, the last time I did it, I used basically Apollo style. So, wasn't quite able to return. Also thinking, just in case, probably going to be worth. I will leave it like that. Okay. No, let's stick a docking port on the side, just in case everything goes wrong. We need to recover from orbit. Save that. Okay, let's build the fairing. Right. There and like that. Okay. A little bit concerned about it wiggling, because that's the problem we had before. Let's stick in crosses. A few struts. Just connect there. To there. Okay. Say that again. There we go for launch. Let's grab my joystick. Start a flying. Right. Okay, autopilot, that's not right for what we're doing. And we've got Jeb to do this mission. Sounds good. Let's check the controls. Control check. SAS enabled. Thrust to maximum. Oh, I got a mod to put in trees and stuff as well. Let's launch. Here we go. Alrighty. Now I've learned we can actually start the gravity turn a lot earlier. Awesome. Oh. Not getting as much thrust out of this one as I expected. We might need more boosters at the start. So, if you get a engineer Kerbal, they can actually repair the solar panels for you. That's the worst bit. All that effort and you don't get any data out of it. Now thrust to weight ratio. Can that tell us about that vessel? It's over 1, so not completely bonkers. Keep ourselves going up. Meters, yeah, we're going to probably need a bigger rocket. We'll have Bill on a mission soon. Actually, I think Bill's up in the space station doing the sciences, so he will probably send down some science soon. How are we going? Okay. We'll probably... Ah! Yes. That's our... Hold on. Vessel information. Especially our thrust to weight ratio is dreadful. This is not good. And we're falling. Okay. That wasn't a... Yeah. The rocket was a tad sluggish and needs to be improved. Need more power, definitely. Let's swap out the first few stages of this. Hold on, where is the... There's something a little bit big. Go. Alright. First structural. Takes to that large size. Actually, like that, I guess. What I really want the Rocket Max tanks. and then lock on the mainsail. This is a science mode save. This is a career mode save. So the budget and the lack of science is a consideration. Right, Oh, didn't know you could clip into that. Okay, that gives us... that we'll need boosters for this. So... let's go a couple of boosters. And your fuel tanks. That's liquid fuel. There. Yeah, we might go solid fuel as well. We'll try this out first, though. And... hold on, have they got us? Like that? Okay. Having the staging set up correctly definitely will help. There we go. Alright. That down there, that down there. Okay, how are we going? It's interesting that that doesn't have a... thrust associated with it. That's curious. Hold on, who are you? Okay, you're up there. Okay. That's looking better. Wouldn't it be better to call the rocket with atomic engines Project Atomic? We haven't unlocked the atomic engines quite yet. Alright, let's just get this braced up. Nuclear engines don't work in Kerbal. Yes, that's right. And also we haven't unlocked them yet. Although technically they don't work in anywhere that has a decent atmosphere. Okay. We've got the bracing in place. That like that. Let's save it. Ah. What are we doing with the struts? Just making sure that the boosters don't wiggle too much. No, with the... Yeah. Alright, let's see how this works. Should have a bit more juice. Okay, enabled. Ah. Alright. Engine to full. Thrust limiters. Not set at all. Ah, that's a bit more sprightly. Rotate ourselves around a bit. What the? Okay. Intended to roll, but... Cool. Okay, nothing fell. Oh, stability. Oh, stretch time. Let's do my stretches before the ship crashes. All right. Oh. All right. All right. Stretches complete. I... Let's see if we could... No, we can't fly this. Yeah, we need wings on this first stage. Ah. Here? That's clipping into the boosters, that's the problem. Like that. Okay. Save again. Let's go for the launch. Iterative development. You mean the symmetry setting? This is going better. Yeah. You can do the same thing by hitting X, which is what I did. We probably need to be a little bit more. Slight gravity turn. Okay. Just go sideways here. It's slightly less efficient, but less wasteful. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get this orbit circularized. Oh, a bit more than we need. There, that feels good. Ah, this is perfect. Oh, we can also deploy like that. Ah. Now we can turn this around. Now, the trick is we want the angle and everything to all line up. Goes. Okay, 40 seconds to burn. That's fine for us. Just adjusting. There we go. Okay. 20 seconds to burn. Hopefully we won't get any problems. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Okay, spot on. Have to stage through this, which is good. That means the debris will not get into orbit, which is kind of helpful. Here it goes. And that extra bracing was helpful as well. Wonderful. Wunderbar, as they say in German. All right. Okay, orbit achieved. last bit is just a little bit of circularization. Done. Let's check. Oh, look at that. That's really nicely circular. Let's set that as your target. Let's go around about there. Oh, got a perfect free return. Very nice. Okay. $800 odd delta V. That's fine by me. Okay, 12 minutes to the next burn. That is perfect. Okay, that's all lined up there. Set you to focus view. Add maneuver to bring that in. All right. Everything's all planned out. Don't need you anymore. Why are you drifting? Okay, next burn is 11 minutes, but we can fast forward through that. Here we go. I do like the KSP music. It is quite evocative. I know it's mostly stuff by copyright-free stuff, but it is good. All right, 20, 19, 18, 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Sometimes you got to do with with Creative Commons. Yeah. I forgot the name of the composer for most of the music. It's a guy who's well known for releasing a whole lot of copyright-free music. And often you'll hear some of these tunes on YouTube from completely unrelated videos. Kevin MacLeod, yes, that's the one. Yeah. Apparently he's gone really into AI music now, which is a pity. Yeah. sneakily snitch that one song in all the content farms. Yeah. Okie dokie. Alright. Let's see how that turned out. Got the encounter. And that one's there. Excellent. Alright. Let's do a bit of a fast forward. Flip ourselves around, get ourselves all lined up for our establishment of an orbit. Once again, I've probably overkilled the design. That's okay. 20 seconds to burn. All right, there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We are coming in to orbit here. I think we'll might have to gather data from here as well, if we haven't already. We will check. Alright. We have an orbit. Cool. Crew report. No. Okay, we've already done that. I guess. Yeah, okay. Fine by me. We will, therefore, see what we can do about actually landing. Oh, that large-looking crater, I reckon, is a good place to land. So we'll stick something there. Just like that. Also means I won't leave any debris. Oh, leave much debris in orbit this way. Hold on. Am I pushing the right way? Oh, yeah. Okay. of adjustment. There we go. Alright. Say good night. See you next stream. Will do, Jordan. Time warp complete. Why did it say time warp complete? I wanted to... go here. Is there something on the alarm clocks? No, there's no alarm clocks. Where's my probe got to? Here we are. Okay. Feels weird to have it, like, to the side of us. Alright, we're at least right on target. Here you go. 20 seconds to burn. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. All right. There we goes. Ah. Forgot about that problem. Things have shifted around. But let's do a save. How much fuel have we got? We've got plenty there. Set your surface. Retrograde. And we'll start with our drop. If we're lucky, we'll get into one of these craters. By burning retrograde, we slow ourselves down, and gravity will pull us down. So eventually we'll go to the top there and be falling straight downwards. That's the idea, at least. Alright. Can we... Yep. Alright. Now let's decouple. Alright. I think there's one... There's the thermometer as well. Where's the thermometer got to? There it goes. Low temperature. Keep that experiment. Thank you! Okay, let's get it down. Oops, extend those. All right. 6. Oh. Look at the engines enabled. This is a little bit dicey. Okay. That was the main stage hitting the ground, which was a bit of a jump scare, but hey. Let's keep ourselves at a reasonable speed of descent. Hey, 1 kilometer. $600. Hey. You down to 300 meters. $200. Let's get ourselves 100. A little bit more. Right. Let's calm down. Nice and smoothly. Oh. Okay. Sounds like a really good idea. All right, let's do the stretches. Squats. All good. Let's go back to our main our landing. Hey, let's shut down main engines. Extend the antennas. Extend the ladder. All right, let's gather some data. Cats. Hold up. View data. Yeah, that's Pick that. Okay. Observe the mystery goo. 40 science. Keep that. Log our pressure. Keep that. Log temperature. Keep that. Crew report. Keep that experiment as well. Alright. Let's take you on EVA. Lock you down. Oh, we got a alert. Hold on. What are you saying? We've walked on the surface of the Mun. Got money and reputation and science from that as well. Okay. EVA report. Plant flag. I think we've got a contract for that as well. Trackers report your plant's been... Alright. Mun first. Landing. We made it. Now, did I take a surface sample? Let's take a surface sample. Keep that. Oops. Got the money for that. You could go away. Oh. That. Okay, so. Right. Huh? Really? Okay. So, let's see if we can set this experiment up. Place the part. Which part is this? That's the control system. Okay, it's got low voltage, so we'll go around and get the solar panel. I think we stored that in here. mystery goo experiment. Okay. Oh. Stick that next to there. Hold on. And then solar panel. Okay. There it goes. Okay, that's set up. Perform EVA science. Watching an astronaut look through EVA science kit has given us conclusive evidence that the new situation has not improved their creativity. Thank you for the congratulations. Hit that experiment as well. Alright, now we just got to collect all of the... And we get close enough to actually interact with that thing. Collect data. Log pressure data. Oh. Take data, that's what I want. Oh. Launching might be a bit of a... of a kerfuffle since we've landed in a really rocky area, but what we can do, we can vault over these things. Close. Come on, let's sit. Take that data. Anything with data left? I don't think so. What are you? Oh, you're the side of that thingy. Okay. Take experiments. Store all of them. And we're back on board. All right. Let's save it before we wreck ourselves. Now, we're going to attempt to get back home. Right, that. Engine's active. Retract the ladder. Hold on, did we actually... Did we actually... Total well all available. Oh, we didn't have enough power to... Oh, it is accumulating science. That's good. Why isn't that producing any power? I'll have to investigate that. Oh, we might be on the night side? No, it should be darker if we're on the night side. This button? Yeah, we are there. Yep. Okay, let's track these antennas just in case. And okay, where's east? East is that way. Cool. Let's get it up to about... $40K. That's a good number. Right. Oops. First circularize. Like that. Okay. Now we'll get into nice orbit. What have we got? 40, 39. Okay. 20 seconds to burn. 17, 16. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Burn. Okay. Orbit established. Now, let's get ourselves home. If we go like that. Well, that was overkill, but 50. $37. That should be enough. Okay. Worst comes to worst, we can adjust later on. All right. Okay, there. Nice and spot on. Huh? Admire the grandeur of space. And an 18-second burn. All right. 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Burn. Right, nudge ourselves a bit. That's our escape. All right. Hey, I want to walk there. I think I'm going to have to do a slight altitude adjustment once we've left. Delete and close. Okay, cool. Leave the system of influence. Yeah. Got to burn prograde. We don't want to be slamming into the planet. Like that. Let's get ourselves just a little bit. Hold on. It's really finicky. Little burst. We want to be about 400 kilometers above, 40 kilometers above sea level when we are coming in. So gentle burn there. $20. Right. 30. Looking here. 40, that should be enough. All right. Close that. Okay, set us to retrograde. Let's hide the alarm clock. And we're going for the re-entry now. Oh, actually we estimated the fuel pretty much spot on this time. Look at that. Nice re-entry here. We should get a lot of science out of this. Maybe enough to unlock the nuclear engines. Why did that go up briefly? Yeah. I got a mod to improve the look of the re-entries as well. Why is that number going up? There it goes. Okay, well, committed to the re-entry now. Re-entries are like the most stressful and least stressful of the things. Just because it's could be. So we're getting a little bit of atmospheric lift. That kind of makes sense. But skimming the atmosphere is probably the safest way to lose energy on re-entry. All right. Ooh. Nice bit of scenery here. We're anywhere near... I've got to remember how to change focus on the map screen. Ah. All right. Okay. We can deploy the drogue chutes. Hold on. Did we get these upside down again? Yes, we did. There's the chutes. Is that the KSP location, or are we... Just gonna look this up. KSP map. Focus on ship. Ah. Tilde. Okay. Oh, the grave one. That's better. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. There's... Oh, that's the desert launch site. So we got close. We should visit those sites and get them unlocked. I suppose we'll do that once we get sort of aircraft tech. What's our biome? Desert. Hold on. Crew report. Oh, we've already done desert. Okay. Didn't look like he was coming in too hot for a moment. He did. Though, sounds like something that his partner would say as well. This is desert? I guess? Ah. Oh, obviously it's desert. It's got cacti in there. But it's rather green, yeah. But so are the Kerbals, so maybe that's the reason why. Ah, another happy landing. Yep. Let's get you out. Have a stretch. Okay. Sounds good. Both me and Jeb are having a stretch. Right. Here we goes. Stretch is complete. And we are back to the Kerbal Space Program. Thank you, Nub. Let's take a EVA report. Don't think a spacesuit was necessary to get here. Cool. And take a surface sample. Lots of sand and rocks here. You're thankful that you've been in a climate-controlled environment because it looks hot out here. The sand is dry and looks like it's going to get some effort to clean your gear afterwards. Keep that experiment. All right. Grab board. And recover the vessel. Let's see how much science we got in total. Okay. Crew report from the desert, from the surface, from the lowlands. Observation from the lowlands, pressure, temperature scan, EVA report for there. All right. Got various parts. Three more XP for Kerbal. Jeb, sorry. All right. Now, can I can unlock the nukes, which I am going to do. And we got extra tanks as well. Perfect. Hold on. I was reading those as prerequisites. Build Dual 6 in my future. Maybe. Okay, let's look at mission control. Let's see what contracts we can do. Science data from space round Mun? Definitely. Surface outpost on Eve? You gotta be kidding. Expand Station 2. Has an antenna? What does it want? Ports 5. Does not currently have any pilots. Okay. We can do that. Oh, we've got to find some Munstone as well. So we're going to have to visit the place where we set up the science data thing and fix it up a bit and get it working. But I think the next step is going to be this Eve mission. We just have to... hold on. Explore Eve. Gather science. Return to Kerbal from a flyby. Okay. At the depth of one has the temperature of a hot summer day. Primary nitrogen, carbon dioxide. Yes, if you've got... you're high up in the Venus atmosphere, it's almost habitable. We've returned home from the surface of the Mun. While we are here, we should actually go up to... hold on. Do they want us to improve... look at this contract again. Space Station 2. Oh. Let's have a look at Space Station 2. So we need to actually shut down these engines. Okay, so wants us to make some improvements of this. A facility supporting at least 11 Kerbals. Have two pilots aboard. Okay. So we'll need to bring somebody up here, dock it, and increase the size. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. It currently supplies 5 and it's got to get up to 11. Keep that in mind. All right, but let's return to the Space Center and look at our Psi vessel. Because you should have some bit of science on board by now. So, Science Lab 1. Hello? Say, transfer science. Not enough useful findings yet? Okay, you're up to 9 point there. And there's Bob. Ah! See you later. Let's get our Eve probe up and ready. Now for that, cheat sheet again. We probably want to be in a high Kerbal orbit. So it's 90 for a transfer, plus 80 to established orbit, so that makes it 170. Double that to 340. So the top stage should be about 340. This is our goes. Now, things we're going to attach to it. Topmost. Actually, big relay antenna. Like that. Ah. Yeah. I might think about that. That's too many. There we go. Now we pack on the science. Actually, fuel tank. See you later. Did I? No, it's a liquid fuel tank. I want organised by size. I want that one. Maybe? That just has jet fuel in it. Hold on. We only want jet fuel. That makes sense. Because we are sticking on top of here the thing we just unlocked. Which is the nuclear engine. We need actually a bigger tank. Let's go. Filter by resource. liquid fuel. All right. Okay, that's going to be more than enough. But we're going to add our science to that. Let's get the science experiments going. We haven't unlocked many science experiments, have we? Hey, mystery goose. Like that. Actually, that feels like it makes sense. Then thermometer. Oh, actually. Thermometer and barometer. And that's our interstellar stage done. Next will be our fairings. And let's see what we can do for getting this into space. Right. We're gonna need about 900 for the escape velocity. So let's see what we can do for that. Find the right size adapter sometime soon. Is it under aerodynamics? No. Structural. Yes. Okay. We got tanks. I think we've got the Rockomax tanks now. Yep. I'm looking forward for when we unlock the big orange tanks. I love the big orange tanks. I've just realised I need a separator. Let's get one of them. Hold on. Does this work the way I think it works? No. Still don't know what this is meant to do. What's width is this? That's 1.87. Is there a 1.87 adapter? Yes. That's the correct size adapter. Okay. Basically how beginners and dumbasses in other above. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Although I have been a bit of a dumbass in my time. Hey, that would get me into orbit with that thing, but the top stage would be not enough to carry out its mission. So maybe just throw on some boosters? Actually, that's the upper stage. Hold on, is that? Let's adjust that around. There, let's get... I think it's the skipper. Do we have that? High vacuum efficiency, powerful upper stage. Yeah. All right. We get you up a little bit further. Okay, that should be more than enough to get us into escape. Go separator. No. We just need decouplers, not separators. Stick you down there. It's not enough. We're going to have to make that a little bit bigger. It's fine. What are you? Hold on. You are the big purple thing. You are a big orange tank. Okay. Why did you hide the colour of the big... orange tank? Hold on. There we go. Okay. Can we double up on that? Yep. We just need a little bit more oomph. So first, let's throw in some winglets down the bottom for stability. And oh, I'm thinking we might be able to get away with some solid rockets. Oh, stretch time! Okay. Here it goes. Going for us? There. Now. Let's brace ourselves up with some struts. That. And on the other side as well. All right. Very good. Hold on, what's that part there? That's the joint socket. Okay. And finally, even though it is a bit of a waste. All right. Delta V. should be enough. I'm going to call you Eve Fly By. Craft is too big. Okay. Let's double save that again. How much money do we have? All problems can be solved with the application of a little bit of money. And this one, yeah, we're going to let MechJeb launch. Well, it's going to be an interplanetary mission, so having it nice and tall is probably a good idea. It looks like a pencil. Yeah. What do we got? Got about kilometer second. Okay, that should be fine. Again, I think we've overspec the craft. That's okay, it means we can use it later on. Ah. Okay, rest well. We did a good job with this. Okay. A little bit of adjustment. Actually, I like this rocket. We'll probably be using this design later on. Hopefully we've got enough comms, power to all of the necessary stuff. Okay, get ourselves out. Let's just double check. 930. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay. Oh, we can now also deploy that. Okay, got good reception, that's good. There we go. All right. A little bit more burn. This will re-orbit. I think we can speed things up slightly. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. That's our recirculation burn. Scheduled this for the next next Kerbal encounter. Sorry, next transfer window. So do that with the alarm clock in a second. Okay. Create alarm. We want a... Oh. Hate when these things go on top of each other. It doesn't allow us to... Okay, I'm going to have to calculate it myself, apparently. I thought it... Well, I'm going to have to look up time for a transfer window on the internet. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, boy. Let's go. Kerbal. Kerbal transfer window planner. All right. Here we go. Origin Kerbal, destination E. 100 orbit, 100 orbit. Earliest departure 290. Optimal. Plot it. Okay. Departure. Let's set that in here. Leave. Transfer. Why does it always... I don't want time to alarm. I want the actual... Must be must be a setting option that allows me to do absolute time. Come on. So if I go 1 year, oh, it's 159, so not that much. 0. 100. 200. 300. Not that much. 250. 260. Right. That's perfect. Okay, link to the vessel. Add that alarm. Okay. Cool. Just double check that that's there. But leave that there. In orbit controls. Hibernation on, off. Okay. Shouldn't matter because we got the power there. We will leave it in orbit like that. Turn to our space center. See what other plans we have. I'm gonna have to send another lander down to collect the data off of that. Repair turret. Orbit round Mun. Fly by Minmus. We might do a rescue sometime later. Those are a little bit silly. The active ones. Science data, we can get that. Okay. Skew. That's not a bad... Somebody wants us to launch a satellite there? We could do that. So where's the Mun orbit probe? There we go. Have this collect some science and... That was a bit scary. You go away. Yep. Did that trip it? No, it didn't. How are we for power? Make sure it's recharged. Log temperature. Let's hit data. There we go. Little bit of science. And a lot of money for a non-existent mission. No expense for that one. Just free money. Outpost. Okay. No real missions from them. We want to do some of the more interesting stuff soon. That unlocks basically the aircraft stuff. Not the Septron yet. Getting that picking up as well. Okay, what are the other missions we had? Might actually end the stream soon. Still got to find a Munstone. And we've got to collect the data. We've got to expand that. Okay. Let's leave that for a second. Here we go. This thing, can we actually... Where are all the other experiments that we had linked to it? They despawn. Okay, there's that one. Oh, we're going to need more power. Low voltage. Hold on. Let's up to sunrise. Power units produced 1. Total power needed 2. Okay, we would need another satellite. Another panel. I also deployed this laying on its side. It's probably why it can't do the science well. Okay, that's good to know. Actually, I want to try something. Huh? Is it crashed? There we go. Oh. Like that. We want to sit in there. Like that. Go to launch. I'm wondering if we can do science experiments on the ground. Oh, it's really dark. I think it's... Let's warp it to sunrise. There we go. Okay. Go on EVA. Form EVA science. Okay. Doesn't really count from there. That makes sense. Store experiments. How can you... Let's go and take a sample of the dirt on the runway. So I don't think we've done that, actually. We can remove the helmet. Yeah, that's what I thought. fast forward action there. All right. I'm still on the launch pad. I want to be on the crawlway. Now are we on the crawlway? No. How far away do we have to get from the launch pad for it not to count? Ah, I guess it's when this bit there comes up. It's a bit of a cheese, but cheese is tasty sometimes. Okay. Crawlway, yes. Keep that. Take surface sample. Keep that. Can we do EVA science here? Doesn't matter. Okay, keep that. All right. Recover vessel. In other words, just walk home. Oh, up to 42 science. Top of that as well. Foul. Plant on the Mun. Yes, we can do that. Space around Kerbal. Yes. Space around Minmus. Yes. Oh, we've maxed out. Okay. Let's just double check these missions. Space from Minmus. Okay. Do we have source of science? Why did I launch? That's not what I wanted to do. Let's just check in on SciSat 1. log. Transmit. Alright. Contract complete. And we'll do a couple of the other ones, and then we'll end the stream. So I'll just check in on the Space Lab. Do you have enough science for us yet? I should have actually checked this one first. Not enough useful findings. Okay. Switch to this one. Okay, hold on. Set you to allow partial. Transmit data. Yep. Okay, received 2 more data from that. Can I shift you so you get more power? Oh. Forgot about that. You don't have a sophisticated SAS system. Okay. So 2. We get a trickle of science data from it. Guess it makes... Ah, done. Cool. Then Minmus. Do we have a probe around Minmus? Probably. Let's have a look. Then probably get myself some dinner. Use Slander. Minmus probe. Okay. Let me misprobe. It's always a bit scary. Out partial. View data. Let's get that. Same thing. 28%. Right. Oh. The data from there for the contract. Cool. Gotta wait. Actually, speed this up. Okay, 100%. Cool. Back to the planet. Any other contracts we got before we can fast forward to the next Eve one? We're gonna find some Munstone, plant another flag. Okay, we will look into that later. Communications, parts. Still only got the junior one. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining me as I played Kerbal Space Program. Tomorrow we probably have an editing stream, so I hope you can join me for that. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all later. Bye bye!